Good morning, everyone. I am Amber Traylor, and I am the treasurer of the Honor Student Organization. And for today's episode of Honors Explorers, we are going to be talking about a day in the life of an honor student, particularly this honor student. I want to talk to you about volunteer work. So, for myself, I typically engage in volunteer projects 1 to 2 times per week for 3 to 4 hours at a time. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm working with students from the honors organization Phi Theta Kappa, a lot of whom are also members of the honor student organization. And we're going to be doing some beautification work for a group known as Accessible Housing Austin. Accessible Housing Austin provides apartments for people below half of the median income in Austin. A lot of times these people are also disabled, and so they need full accessibility in their apartments, and that's what Accessible Housing Austin does. So we'll be working with them for about 4 hours today. And I am excited to get started. We'll get to engage with a lot of other members, and I'll see y'all then. Here we are just weeding this area of the rain garden at Accessible Housing Austin. Here we can see everyone hard at work, just getting things done. And soon we will haul off this bag of weeds to be done with forever. So here we have Celia and Jen working in the rain garden, pulling out weeds, just like everyone has been doing all morning. And of course, they are fantastic. All right, so moving these donor bricks. So we're gonna head back this way and grab some more. And here comes one of our fellow volunteers. So yeah, we're gonna grab some more bricks. We're gonna be moving those around and then placing them to represent all of the donors who donated to Accessible Housing Austin. And I'll see you guys again later. And here we are finishing up our bricklaying project. So shortly we are going to be adding in cement so that they are firmly locked into place. Once again, these are bricks that were provided by donations to Accessible Housing Austin. And if you want to get involved, please feel free to. They are an awesome organization. Hey guys, so I just want to do a bit of a takeaway about volunteer work. One of my big things is I want everybody to understand when you're doing volunteer work, the most important thing for you is to make sure that you're comfortable, especially given the current environment. So for instance, most of my volunteer work is done outside with Accessible Housing Austin, obviously, with working at Wild Basin, with working in the Zilker Botanical Gardens. All of that was done outside. When I do volunteer work inside, such as when I work for the Central Texas Food Bank, I always make sure to wear a mask, and those are just my comfort levels, so make sure you pick something that you're going to be comfortable with. Secondly, I always recommend choosing volunteer work that you are super passionate about. So for me, at one time, my family had to rely on other resources such as Coats for Kids and things along that line. And so Central Texas Food Bank is a big passion project for me. I really believe that feeding Central Texans is a very worthy cause. I also like to do outdoor environmentally friendly work with Eco Geeks, which is part of PTK. So that's when I did Wild Basin Reserve and Zilker Botanical Gardens. And then with Accessible Housing Austin, I'm a big advocate for assisting people with disabilities, both physical and mental. So that's why I got involved with Student Advocates, which is another group inside of PTK. If you can't find something that you're super passionate about, another option is for you to do volunteer work that relates to your major or with your future profession. So for instance, this next semester, I'm going to be doing water quality testing with chemicals for the San Marcos River. This has to do with my major, which is chemistry. And then also I'm going to be looking into volunteering with the Boy Scouts of America with their STEM Scouts program. And that's going to help me get some more lab experience and things along those lines for my major. Outside of that, always make sure that you're choosing something that you're going to enjoy. So make sure that it's fun. And I look forward to working with more of y'all on volunteer projects throughout the semester. Have a great day.